First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. Off we go from the Superdome. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way. Like, he actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing again is Murray. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good pickup. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Shough. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive yard. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Shough to throw on second down. Devon Vela. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 20. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shough. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on second down, Shough. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That pickup good for 29 yards.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The air once more. Shough. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Ole Miss Walter Nolan, the first-round pick, making an instant impact, a sack here in the season opener. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from New Orleans after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Shough. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. What are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
No run here with Kamara. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. That is caught, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw, here is Shough. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 8, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air is Shough. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. The kick is perfect. Right down the middle. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's Jones in motion. Play action now. It's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's complete his big target, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, hey, somebody got to do it. I
Murray's going to throw again. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Again, it's Murray. Look wide. This one complete. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient.
And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Ryland. He's got it. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Saints 3. Chad Ryland to kick
Here's
off
Ryland
for
now.
Arizona.
After the TD, he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard
Saints
line.
take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
really with it. I should probably saw their head, boy.
3. Ready. 60 by 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On first down, Shuck. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Go. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Bronco.
Throwing is Shuck. And caught. Trey Palmer.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
To throw is Shuck. That's deep for Olave. That's hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go. Viking. No. 60 Eagle. Crash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Go.
To the air again is Shuck. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage at after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the end.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Come on, set.
Kamara. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Chuck gonna throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Dewan Johnson, touchdown 6. For Tyler Shough, keep that football. That's his first career touchdown pass in the NFL. The extra point is up and through. Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Up right here, one time.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And they'll get about 4 in this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he will get into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Saints 10.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 6, lock the twist. 6, lock the twist. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Now Shuck. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Lions. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Go.
Chuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult and defensively. It'll set us a 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Greg Dortch deep to return. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll find his tight end, McBride. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. Throwing again is Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw again is Murray. Forced out wide. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
1st down throw for Murray. This one is hauled in on the feet inbounds Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 10. Chad Ryland to
Here's Ryland now.
Arizona.
After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10. And they're on 37-yard
Ball
line.
rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On play action, it's shot. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground and it's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Chop 60, chop 60. Let's go. Cougar, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Panther Street, Panther Street. Check out.
Looking to throw here. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Baron Browning starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
18, Pioneer.
On third and long, here's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
First and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. That's Harrison in motion. Second down, Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Third and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 29 yards.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Back to throw is Murray. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Chase Young, he works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
Blake Gillikin in punt formation for the Cardinals.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Set. Red. 52 blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. The high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. 1. Ten.
Looks wide. Gets this one complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Third and 1.
Third and a yard.
Blue. Down. Green Jack. 60 red. 6 drill. 52. Read our key. 22 needle. Steal. Smash. Red. Ready?
A play fake. Now, Rattler. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now you're driving.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
He's going to go up top here for McBride. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off play action, here's Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
By Garrett Williams.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Spike, white. Claws red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
35, Saints 13.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue 36, Mega. Ready.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, here's Rattler. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Edo blue. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They're going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Connor going to try to pull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Down.
Rattler going to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visitors.